All videos are filmed at a safe and controlled environment, being a gun range or studio with certified firearms instructors and armors. Dieseltv promotes legal, safe, and responsible use of firearms and accessories in every video. At no time are firearms for sale, and there is no instruction on how to make firearms, ammunition, accessories, or instructions on how to install those accessories. Do not attempt to perform these actions outside a safe area with appropriate safety measures and supervision. By viewing this video, you agree that Dieseltv or YouTube are not responsible for unsafe acts attempted by viewers. I do not sell any of these products.
YouTube, what it is, it's your boy Diesel from Dieseltv. All right, man, guys, listen, I know I've been gone. I'm not trying to say I'm coming back. I just want to do a video real quick because I truly miss doing videos. I truly miss doing pre-records. And I wanted to show you guys some of my 2011s that I have. I'm not going to show you my whole collection, but I got a few of them that I want you guys to see, let you know my thoughts on them, how I feel about them, and things of that sort, okay? So let's do that real quick. Let's go through the 2011 collection. And then from that point on, I don't know where we'll go. I don't know if I'm going to be uploading. Today is February 9th, 2026. And depending on when you get this video, it depends on how rough it was for me to edit, because I haven't edited a video since the last time I uploaded something. So I don't know how long it's going to take me to actually edit this video to make sure it's at least somewhat of a good quality for you guys to watch. All right, so let's get started with my 2011 collection. Here we go. All right, guys, let's start with the first one. And I know y'all gonna say, everybody asked me this, do I have a Staccato? Okay, yes, I do. All right, we are clear. Everything is cleared in it. You can see there's no ammunition in it. I do have a Staccato XC. And I really do like, I like this gun. I do like this gun. There are a few things that I just, as how much it costs, I don't have a problem with any of my other 2011s with this issue. One of the main issues I have with this gun is, if I am at the range, or while I'm at the range, or anything when I'm doing something like shooting with this gun or anything like that, if I take that magazine out after I've wrecked the slide, I take that magazine out administratively, like if it's still in my holster, let's say the gun is still in my holster, right? And I take the magazine out. When I go to insert the magazine back in, I can't do it because a bullet fell out of the magazine and is sitting up in there to where I can't push that magazine back up in there. And this is the only gun I have that problem with. So I don't know what it is about this gun. If it's the way, I don't know what it is. If it's the magazines cost way too much for it to be active. I'm telling you, the magazines cost way too much. Now, I do have some aftermarket check magazines. A lot of my other 2011 magazines fitting in here and all that stuff, and they run perfectly. But that's really the only problem that I do have with this gun right now. I mean, there's really not much else, and I put a lot of rounds through this thing so far. I probably put at least 6,000 rounds through this damn thing. All right, so I've got the Hollow Sun comp on here with a Surefire 300 U, I think it is, or A. I don't know which one it is, but a Surefire 300A. And you know, pretty much, man, it's a runner. She's a runner. She's a track star. Good gun. All right, next was one that I recently got. I recently got this one not too long ago, and it is a Sig P211. The Sig P211. Now, I have taken this gun to the range already, and I have, you know, I put some rounds in it and all that stuff, just showing that it's clear. One thing about this gun that really concerns me is there's a hang up on this slide for some reason. It doesn't slide as smoothly as I would think it would with the price of how you pay on it, all right? But outside of that, man, it's a good shooting. It shoots very good. You can co-witness with the iron sights and everything, man. It's a good shooting gun. So on here, I have a Trigicon RMR HD and a Surefire 300 A also. Now, if you guys have noticed, a lot of my hardware has some more expensive you know, things on it, like 300. I don't like using the TLR no more. I like the 300 a lot better. the Surefire. I don't like the Streamlight as much anymore. So this is usually what I get for all the recent guns that I have bought. If I'm going to put a weapon light on, it's going to be a Surefire. If I'm going to put a red dot on it, I go in between certain red dots, and y'all will see. I will not buy another RMR HD again. Those things are way too expensive for what you get. Right? It's a red dot. It's not even green. It looks good, but it's not that big of a difference from a regular RMR for me to be spending that much money for it. So I will not be doing that anymore. But I go between RMR or well, listen, y'all will see what I go through, because I got some other sites on some other guns. Y'all will see what I go through. All right, Hollow Sun Comp on one, Trigicon Armor on this one. All right, y'all keep tally, write it down if you need to, take notes. All right, because I'm gonna educate you. All right, now, what I don't like about this gun, I mean, other than the slide, catching a little bit, and I oiled it, I just don't have that problem usually, because I oil my 2011s. Now, 1911, you all know, 1911 is my favorite frame. I love that build. 1911 is just what it is. 2011 has gone to that point where it is a 1911, and we're not going to rehash how I used to feel about 9mm 1911. We're not going to do that. But these 2011s, they're the same thing as a regular 1911, right? And that slide really does concern me. Now, I have not tried to put the other spring in here yet, but that is something, because I've only put maybe 50, 60 rounds through this thing. I don't shoot it that much. I've got more than enough magazines for it, because SIGs, I got a bunch of Sig P211 AXGs. I got the magazines to go in it. I ain't worried about that. It's just that I just haven't had much time to go to the range and shoot it like that. So that's why there's not that many rounds through it. All right, the next one is going to be Kimber 2K11. All right. Now, I got this gun because my first gun was a Kimber TLR2. I love that gun, always have loved that gun, but I have not bought a Kimber since. And I told myself that I really wasn't going to buy another Kimber until they stepped up their game on quality management, right? I mean, Kimber has really let me down the last few years until I got this, all right? This thing right here, man, you see how smooth that thing is there? This thing shoots good. There's only one caveat. These cutouts, because of how I hold my gun, let me show you. Hold on. These cutouts, because of how I hold my gun like this, right? My thumb pushes onto the slide a little bit, puts a little bit of pressure there, right? And when that slide comes back, it gets caught on that nail right there. You see how it's getting caught? See how it's getting caught? Let me show you. Even taking a little bit of nail off now. That crap right there, it got caught good one time, had me bleeding. That is the only thing I can say that I do not like about this gun. It has nothing to do with the gun. It's only me. It is only me. So I probably will not be shooting it that much. Man, that thing. Golly, that thing. Nice. I probably won't be shooting it that much, so I got the aim point acro on it. I love the aim point acro. I wish they would make a green dot aim point acro. I really do, because I love this enclosed sight, man. I really do like this enclosed sight. So it got the aim point acro on there, and then got the Surefire 300 on there. Like I said, that's the only thing I can say that I really don't like about this gun right here. And like I said, it has nothing to do with the actual gun. It only has to do with the fact that it's the way I hold it. That's it. All right, so the next one that we got coming up is the Romulus. All right, now, this Romulus right here, I bought this before I bought my Sig P211, before I bought my Kimber 2K11, not before I bought my Staccato. Oh no, I did buy it before I got my Staccato. So the 3 guns I showed you before this, I bought before I bought this. The reason why this doesn't have anything on it, because I didn't know exactly what I wanted on it until now. I was gonna try, me, I'm one of those people that I don't really like to shoot guns or anything like that until I get it finished. And this was probably gonna be one of my, I told myself this would probably be one of my daily carries, but I don't know because I haven't shot it yet. But this is the sight that I'm gonna put on it, right? Trijicon SRO is the sight that I have that I'm gonna put on here. It took me so long. I ordered this sight when I got the gun, and for some reason it took a very long time to get here, and I just haven't gotten to going and putting the sight on there. I got the Surefire light to go on it. It'll be ready to go if I just put everything on there. I just don't see this as a carry gun anymore, so that's why I really haven't put anything on there, because if I put it on there, I'm not gonna be able to shoot it right now because it's so cold out. I'm not just going out to the range just to shoot. I do go out to the range a lot now because I'm teaching firearms. I'm a firearms instructor for North Carolina. So I teach it a lot for other departments and colleges. And it's just one of those things that if I'm out on the range, I don't get to shoot nearly as much. You know what I'm saying? And when I am shooting, I usually take the gun I teach with, because I want to be able to be very proficient with that gun. So when I do demos on the range, when I'm teaching, I'll already be proficient, right? So that's why I haven't really gotten to get into this gun, but I will get to it soon. Now, this gun was the first 2011 I ever bought. That's a Springfield Prodigy, all right? Now, this one's a little bit more rough than, the Staccato, of course, and the Prodigy. And the P211. It's a little bit rougher than all the guns I've basically shown you, right? I haven't done nothing with it as far as internals go. I was thinking about changing the spring out, but I don't want to be undersprung or anything like that. So I don't know if I'm going to keep it like it is. Like I said, this was the first one I bought, and the reason why I got it is because they had such a discount on law enforcement when it first came out. I think retail was 16 some change, and I paid like 13 or something for it. So I've put a lot of rounds through this gun. I've put almost 1,000 rounds, probably at 1,000, right at 1,000 rounds through this gun. And I have not had any problems, any hiccups or anything like that I can remember. I'm not gonna say just definitely, because I have shot a lot of guns, but I can't remember any malfunctions. It might've been just a regular old one or two malfunctions that I've had out of 1,000 rounds, and that's probably why I can't remember if I had any. So this is the Springfield Prodigy, has the RMR and the Surefire light. All right, moving on to this gun. This gun I take a lot of pride in, because I basically everything with this gun I had a hand in, right? If y'all know anything about the Platypus, that's what this is, okay? Takes Glock magazines, all that. One of the Glock magazine 2011s that you get. I mean, for the price, this gun is amazing. I love it. The only issue I have is that it takes Glock magazines. That is the only issue I have with this gun. So this was supposed to be I was gonna make this probably like my competition-ish kind of gun and all that stuff. Now that they come out with a compensated one, I'll probably get a compensated one, because that's like, after shooting compensated guns and going back to non-compensated, I am sticking with compensated guns hands down all the time. That's all I'm gonna deal with, all right? So on this one, I've got the real rough grip right here, so I can grip it real good and it grips my hand and it won't go nowhere. I got the Hollow Sun comp on here. I also have the Surefire light on here. And like I said, man, I take a lot of pride in this gun because I came up with the color scheme. I came up with how I wanted the trigger to be and all that stuff. It is a great shooting gun. Now, I will say that it is a great shooting gun. But, like I said, it's not compensated. It's not compensated. And the only issue I have with it It just takes Glock magazine, right? I wish they had, I wish it took the regular old 2011, 1911 double stack magazine. That would be awesome if it did that, but it doesn't. So that's the only issue. All right, so this next one I saw everywhere. It is basically the Staccato XC killer. Y'all probably know what I'm talking about. And it is the Girsan Witness 2311. All right, the Girsan Witness 2311. Now, this is what I will say about this. I had to change a few internals, and I have recently become not recently, but I am a certified 1911 armor, and so I went and I changed a few of the innards of this gun, and I will say, for the slide, it feels very similar to that XC. I will say that, but one thing that you don't see is the quality of the inner workings of this gun. The quality is just not there inside. It might shoot similar to it, and I will say this, anybody that's looking to get an XC and just can't afford it and they want something similar to it, this is probably the closest thing you're gonna get. I will say that. Outside of that, I haven't done anything to this is because to get the sight that I want to get on here, I have to get an adapter, and I could never find that adapter. So if anybody knows what adapter I need to get to put in an RMR footprint, I don't know if I'm gonna go Hollow Sun, which I was thinking about making this just like my Staccato and get the Hollow Sun comp and putting that on here. That's probably what I do. And I've got another light also that I want to put on it, but I'm not gonna put that on there because I might get something new that I want to put on there. And you know what I'm saying? I don't want to have no lights left. And I don't like taking one off of one and putting on another. I don't like to do that. So if anybody can tell me exactly what kind of adapter or where I can get the adapter from to put an Hollow Sun comp on here, I would highly appreciate that, man. Just because I really want to get the gun done. Because I bought this over a year ago, and I still haven't done anything with it. So y'all let me know where I can get that adapter. All right, guys. Well, listen, that was just a very short video. Like I said, you see how short this video is, and let's see how long it takes me to edit that video. A few of my mentions. I got 4 or 5 other 2011s that I didn't bring out because they're bare to the bones. I don't plan on doing anything with them because I don't like the way that they feel. I got another 2311. I can't remember the name of it. That one takes Glock magazines also. It's all aluminum. I just don't like the grip on it. So I probably won't do anything with that one. I did see that they came out with another one though that is compensated. About getting that. About it really hard. But we'll see what happens when it comes to that one. So like I said, it's just one of those things where, you know, I'm always buying new guns. Now, I got other stuff too, right? That I just picked up, right? This is the FN 509, and this is the Gen 2 with the compensated on. Man, this thing right here shoots good. But I didn't want to show y'all all my other guns that I picked up because man, since I've last uploaded a video, your boy went kind of crazy when it came to picking up some of these guns. I look back, listen, I lost 2 guns. Didn't even know they were lost until somebody said they found my guns. And that was like, they had to be gone for at least 6 months. They had to be gone for at least 6 months. There is no way. So your boy's been kind of working. Now, to give you an update of my life, I'm still the chief of the police department. I'm still there. Thank God they still got me there. I'm still teaching and all that stuff. I've just picked up, so with the police chief job, which is a very, very, very hands-on, it takes a lot. Right now we're in budget season and it's a lot, but I'm the type of person that I am always willing to help out. So I had 2 colleges reach out to me for me to help out with their firearms for basic law enforcement. They wanted me to help them out with those courses. And then I had a college that has a campus police that recently, how do I say, they went through and rehired all their admins. So they got a new chief, a new deputy chief, and all that stuff. And I know the lieutenant there, and he was asking me would I be willing to come and help them with inventory of the firearms, making sure all the firearms are right. You guys know I am a red dot instructor as well, so they're trying to transition to the new Glock 45 with the Acro red dot on it. That's what they bought the whole department those. They're trying to get those out to everybody. So I told them I'll help them with that, and they're compensating me and all that stuff. I'm not doing it for free, but the main reason that I have not been able to get to these videos is because YouTube just don't pay gun channels like it used to anymore. And then it's not nothing on you guys. You guys support me, but it's just not enough. You know what I'm saying? And so I had to do what I had to do. I had to go where the money paid. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I did. So now I am working 3 other jobs plus my main job, which is 4 jobs, and it gets a little hectic. It's very hectic. This week here, I'll be out on the range all week with college at night. So I'll be working during the day at my main job, then going out to the range with the college until 11 o'clock at night almost every day this week. So you guys, man, if I can do a video, like it doesn't take me that long to edit and all that stuff, which this first one's probably gonna be a while because I had to redo my computer. But if it doesn't take me long to edit and all that stuff, I could see myself doing videos every now and again. Y'all just keep a check out for my videos, and just, you know, hit me up and tell me you still watch it and all that stuff. So I appreciate everybody, man. I really do appreciate you guys being there for me when I went through what I went through back when I was on YouTube all the time. There's a reason why I was on YouTube all the time, is that because I could not work. Y'all already know that story, but I really do appreciate the community and all that stuff. And I just want to say, I know I have not been there. I still think about you guys all the time. And you know, I'm going to try to give out at least, I'm going to try to do some videos, man. Ride along videos, I have thought and tried to think of a way to do a ride along video, but I'm just in my office way too much to try to do a ride along video. I'm admin now, so I don't go out and stop cars and all that stuff. So that's probably not going to be able to come back. But like I said, guys, I do appreciate it, man. And I hope everybody's good. Had a happy new year, Merry Christmas and all that stuff. Y'all know what it is, man. I'm out.